Ambassador. Nice to meet you.
안녕하세요. 반갑습니다.
Your Korean is excellent.
거기 한국인입니다.
What do you mean?
It's a long story. I will explain to you later on.
Okay.
Please come inside.
Uh-huh.
I'll introduce you to my wife.
Oh, thank you.
Meet my wife, Sarah.
Oh, hello, madam.
Welcome to our
Oh,
residence.
thank you for inviting us today.
My pleasure.
Thank
We
you.
invited you to treat you with some Ivorian dishes
Oh,
made
wow.
from tuna and croquet.
I've never tried Ivorian dishes before. This is my first time.
Oh, really?
We have lots of tuna living in our coastline
Oh, I see.
and croakers.
Because the coastline of Côte d'Ivoire is full of food, like small fishes, which tuna appreciate very well this food. And the water temperature also is very ideal, 20 degrees and above. So it's very nice for the tuna, yes.
So what kind of food are you preparing today?
Today you are our special guests. So we have, for a starter, we'll have tuna with corn, little bit of onion and tomato, and then we'll have tuna, and it will be fried.
Oh, fried tuna.
Yes, fried.
I see.
Croakers, it's already, marinated.
Oh.
So with onion, garlic, green pepper, parsley, salt and pepper, which become this paste.
Oh, I see.
And then we put it all over. Now it's ready for the oven.
Oh. All of the ingredients are easily found in Korea.
Yes.
Yes, the ingredients are all the same, but the way we eat it is different from the Korean way.
Right.
Except this one, we have to import
What is that one?
the cassava.
Cassava?
Yes,
Oh.
it's a root, kind of potato, big one.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
prepared like a couscous. In fact.
Wow.
Yeah. I'll show you how we cook
Oh.
tuna fish. So we're going to fry the tuna.
I love the sound.
The cooking will take time. So why don't you go and look around?
Oh, yes. I would love to.
Yeah, thank you.
Please come, I'll show you around.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Let me show you around to my living room.
You have a beautiful living room.
Yes, we have many drawings from
Yes.
Korean lady who was living in Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire. Her husband used to be a teacher of Taekwondo.
Oh, I
Yes,
see.
taekwondo is very famous in Côte d'Ivoire. It's the second sport after
Wow.
soccer.
Wow.
So we are very fond of taekwondo. So this lady, her husband, they stayed there for about 30 years. So she's drawing some painting of African ladies.
I love the color.
Yes, very colorful.
Yes, it's very beautiful.
Yeah. So these handicraft items are made from wood.
Oh, beautiful.
Wood carved from wood. This is how during colonial time in
Right.
Côte d'Ivoire people used to dress. They call them colons. The colon colonizer. Yeah, the
I
dress,
see.
the way they dress.
And these are monkeys?
These are monkeys, and they have a symbolic. If you want to have a good life, nice life, don't see anything you're not supposed to see. Don't look at anything you're not supposed to see. Don't see everything. Don't talk too much. And don't listen to stories you're not supposed to hear.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Right,
So
right.
This is the monkeys legend. Yeah.
So it represents some kind of philosophy.
There's whiteness in the world, in fact, in general. Yes.
Wise monkeys.
White monkey. This one is very important. It's a musical instrument.
Oh, it looks like a xylophone.
Yeah, it looks like, yeah. It's almost the same. The sound,
Oh, I love it. I love it.
we call it the balafon. Balafon.
Balafon.
Yeah.
Balafon.
In the village, there are people who cultivate the soil. And when they are working around them, there are some musicians to play this musician
So
to
it helps them.
help them
Oh,
to
I see.
give them more
Right.
enthusiasm to work.
Right,
So
right.
people around making this music and they're encouraging the
I
people to work
see.
harder. Yeah.
Can I
you
try it?
Yes. Yeah, you play very well.
Thank you.
So these are handicraft products.
I love all of them.
We use it to exhibit, to showcase our culture.
Oh, I see.
In many events downtown. Anytime we have some cultural event, we explain this to the people to make people understand and know our culture.
I believe Korean people would feel closer to Côte d'Ivoire.
Oh, surely, sure. Yes, it's true.
Wow. Wow. You prepared a lot.
This is all from Côte d'Ivoire.
It smells really good.
And I'll start with the starter. It's the tuna, the croaker, the tuna again, fried, the chicken.
Oh,
Yeah, this is the cassava.
ah, right.
I told you, which goes with this
Oh,
and the tomato sauce.
I see.
And this one is the rice. I think the Korean, it looks like a Korean fried
Yes,
rice.
it does. It does.
With the vegetable sauce.
Does Côte d'Ivoire have a lot of rice dishes?
Yes, plenty.
Rice, but it's not sticky as a Korean rice.
Different
Different.
kind. Oh, I see. My mouth is watering.
Please help yourself.
Oh, thank you. What should I try first? Maybe cracker?
Yeah.
Very delicious. The taste is very similar to Korean marinated fish as well, but I love texture of cracker. It's very good. Let me try fried tuna. Because tuna is quite expensive in Korea, especially raw tuna. We don't have an opportunity to enjoy tuna like fried one.
Okay.
In Côte d'Ivoire, tuna is not expensive. Yeah, it's ordinary food.
Usually the fried one is eaten with the cassava.
Oh, it really goes well with cassava.
You like it?
Yes, I do. I've heard that people in Côte d'Ivoire love tuna. What's the advantage of eating tuna?
Tuna has a lot of advantage, like it's full of DHA.
Right.
And it has protein, and it's low calorie also.
Right.
So tuna
Very
is,
healthy.
yeah.
Are a lot of tunas caught in Côte d'Ivoire?
Oh yes, the Abidjan port is very well known for tuna. It's the first port in Africa for tuna, but mainly exported to Europe.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
What about Korea?
Also in Korea. There are some Korean companies based in Côte d'Ivoire which import tuna.
In Korea, we eat raw tuna and also raw crocker as well. Have you tried tuna or crocker in raw fish?
Not me.
Not
yeah,
you.
no, I'm not used to raw things. Yes, one or twice maybe I have.
I see.
That's
What about you?
At the beginning, I tried at the beginning when I came first. Well, it was difficult. I must say difficult.
Sure.
Now I enjoy the raw tuna. So I told you, remember I told you I'm half Korean.
Right.
Yeah.
You really seem half Korean. Could you tell us more about that story, please?
This is a very long story. So can we move to the salon? I will explain you later.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much for all the preparation today.
my pleasure.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
happy
you.
you're around.
Thank you very much.
Shall
Let's
we?
move. Yes.
Yes.
Let me treat you to some hot chocolate from Côte d'Ivoire.
Oh, this is very good. I can taste the strong cacao flavor here.
Yes, it's very good. We have a lot of cocoa in Côte d'Ivoire. Yeah.
Oh, this is so delicious.
Yeah. The country is the world's first producer of cocoa, first producer, first exporter of cocoa in the world.
So you are number one.
Number one in the world, yes, very famous. We have many chocolate, many cocoa fields in Côte d'Ivoire. Yeah, almost the south of Côte d'Ivoire is used for cultivating, cacao, yeah, which produce chocolate. Yeah.
I see. Does Korea import a lot of cacao from Côte d'Ivoire?
Yes, Korea imports a lot of cocoa from Côte d'Ivoire, directly or indirectly.
Oh,
Directly, it's about 5,000 tons a year.
Wow.
And then indirectly through European market. So it's very important for us. Yeah.
Drinking hot chocolate must make you think of home.
Oh, really? Yes, sure. Yeah.
So how long has it been since you came to Korea?
The first time I've been here was the very first time was 1996.
1996?
When
Wow.
my prime minister came here in Korea on official visit.
I see.
And I was among the delegation in December 1996.
So that was your first,
The first
visit,
visit to Korea.
I see.
Then after that, the Ivorian government has decided to open a resident embassy in Korea, in South Korea,
When was that?
1997.
Okay.
So I was designated chargé d'affaires to open the new embassy.
Oh, I see.
So I arrived here in February 1997, and I stay on until February 2005.
I see. I remember in 1997, Korea was experiencing financial crisis, and you must have seen how we recover from that crisis if you stayed here until 2005.
Yes, I remember very quite well. 6 months after my arrival in Korea, there was a crisis, financial crisis in Asia generally, but also in Korea. And what struck me the most is the way people, the Korean people, how they love their country, how they are ready for Korea to recover from this crisis by selling their gold, their jewelry.
Right.
You know, I was really, really amazed and surprised, and very, very nice to see that. Korean people are very patriotic. Yeah, they like the country.
And then when did you come back to Korea?
I came back in November 2012.
2012.
As an ambassador, full ambassador at that time.
I see. What was your first goal when you came to Korea in 1997?
Yes, to promote my country, promote Côte d'Ivoire, because Côte d'Ivoire was not very well known. Although Côte d'Ivoire was the first country in Africa to establish diplomatic tie with Korea. We are the first country.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know
But
that.
not very well known in Korea. So when people ask me, where are you from? I say, I'm from Côte d'Ivoire. I say, what? Côte d'Ivoire? Costa Rica? They ask me this question. I ask them, do you know Drogba?
Oh, he's very famous in Korea. Yes,
yes.
right.
So that's the way I have to explain to Koreans, to introduce my country to the Korean people through Didier Drogba. He's very famous in Korea.
Yes, right, he
Yeah.
is. I believe coming to Korea again as an ambassador must have been very different for you. What kind of goals did you have when you came to Korea as an ambassador?
It's very different because now I'm the number one, not number two, behind ambassador. I'm now number one, and I have to show how to promote more Côte d'Ivoire, strengthen our relationship between Côte d'Ivoire and Korea. And I had the effort to bring my head of state. He came here in October 2014 as an official visit. And his visit allowed us to have more, more awareness of Côte d'Ivoire in Korea. The level of our trade has expanded a lot through his official visit. And we export many raw materials to Korea from Côte d'Ivoire. We export cacao.
Yes.
We have cacao here and to make chocolate in Korea. And also we export coffee.
Oh,
Coffee and some timber.
I
Namu,
see.
and the wood, make furniture.
Yes. Speaking of the economic bilateral relations between our two countries, I think we cannot forget about fishery industries. And I've also heard that the Korea-Africa Fisheries Forum was held in Abidjan, Côte d'Ivoire in July.
That's right. Côte d'Ivoire, has become member of the Korea-Africa Fisheries Forum. So we have the Korean people, the Korean Maritime Institute, wanted to promote Côte d'Ivoire inside this CORAF, Korea-Africa Fishery Forum. So they went there to have this forum in Abidjan. It was a very important forum because to promote fishery development, aquaculture, and make the government of Korea and Côte d'Ivoire to come together in the field of fisheries.
What kind of topics were discussed during the forum?
The topic was to have more Côte d'Ivoire people increase the production of fish, because we have a lot of water. The seaside is 560 kilometers, and we have a large superficie of lakes, rivers, and lagunas. So they want Côte d'Ivoire to be more productive in fishery, in aquaculture, and also they accept to invite some trainees to Korea. Yes, by the Korean Maritime Institute in Busan.
I see.
They will be trained here, acquire some new technologies to make them work better, to increase their working condition. Yeah, and also the infrastructure in fisheries will be promoted by Korea. So far, we have two kinds of fishing industry. The industrial fishing, and the artisanal fisheries. So we use like canoe, like this kind of canoe
Traditional
for traditional way, and also some boats, engine boat in the large sea. So Korea will also increase this, promote these two kind of industry, maritime industry in our country. The traditional fisheries and the industrial fishing will be developed by Korea. So this is very important because the main sources of our protein is fish.
Right.
So we have to increase production of fish.
I see.
Yeah.
Is there any special reason that the Korea-Africa Fishery Forum was held in Abidjan in Côte d'Ivoire?
Well, this is a good question because this forum was created in 2010, almost 10 years ago.
Oh, yes, right.
But we have been a member since 2017. So we want to make known this CORAF in my country. So we have requested, the embassy requested that Korea Maritime Institute held this forum in Côte d'Ivoire. So they have accepted. So it is a very good achievement for us.
I'm really looking forward to more exchanges and cooperations between our fishery industries.
Yes. It's very important for us also.
Yes. What kind of projects are going on in other sectors?
Many projects in infrastructure. In Côte d'Ivoire, we have natural gas and a lot of oil. So we use the gas to produce electricity. And the Korean companies are helping to build power plant to produce electricity. Many Korean companies are involved in this infrastructure project. Also the road project, building roads. And we also have a project of building a cancer hospital, because cancer today has become a problem in Côte d'Ivoire. So we want to build a cancer hospital. People used to be evacuated outside Côte d'Ivoire for treatment. Now we want to build this hospital in Côte d'Ivoire. And also there's a project of building a cultural center for ITC. Korea is famous for communication, internet, So this center will be built, finished this year, in December.
I see.
It's already finished here. It will be delivered in December.
I see.
2019.
So a lot of projects are going on.
That's right. That's right.
I hope all of the projects could work well, so those can bring our two countries even closer in the future.
Sure.
Ambassador, what is your philosophy as a diplomat?
Diplomacy is like defending one position, promoting your country and preserving your position while listening to the other people. And Korea is doing well in this field. Korea is listening to Africa. It had put in place some structures through which it can give a helping hand to Africa to develop. We have Korea-Africa Fishery Forum we talk about. We have also the Korea-Africa Economic Cooperation. Those are structures through which Korea is trying to help Africa and Côte d'Ivoire to develop, to be like this together. So we want to go together, work together. So that's why I'm saying that Kachi Kapsida. Korea, Africa, Kachi Kapsida.
That's a great philosophy.
Yes.
We're really looking forward to your future activities to even further enhance our good bilateral relations.
Sure. We are here to learn from Korea because Korea knows better the situation of developing countries. They used to be developing countries, so understand more the other people here.
Right. Ambassador, thank you very much for inviting us to your residence today.
Thank you very much for coming and give me the opportunity to address the viewers of Arirang TV. I have some token, very small token as a gift for coming to my residence.
Oh.
This is a necklace.
Oh, thank you, Ambassador.
From Côte d'Ivoire.
Wow, it's beautiful. Thank you very much. I really love it.
Thank you.
Should I try it on?
I'm glad you like it. Yes, you can wear it. It looks very well on you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ambassador, thank you so much for this beautiful present. And also thank you very much for inviting us to your residence today.
Thank you for coming to my residence. In my country, we say, Moni Bale. Thank you for coming.
초대해 주셔서 고맙습니다.
감사합니다.